everybody. Welcome to this rainy day on 2B2T with 634 individuals online. Today, we're going to continue our build out of farms, mega farms. And what we're going to be building today is over here next to our squid and dripstone farm. And we're going to be building a large AFKable vine farm. So instead of standing below, just doing nothing, we will be farming up vines when we are here. Yep, you've heard that right. So what we need to do is put out a platform that we can build upon, first of all, and design all of the different elements. So we're going to go ahead and just put in a full platform. Are we going to extend it, or are we going to have a little... We're going to have a little break area in between. In fact, you know what? I need some more different blocks. I just grabbed all of one block, and I need some others as well. So let's grab what we need here. I do have some. Okay. I want 2 of these. I need to AFK this and get more block here too. Boy, I'm starting to run down. All right, anyways. I spent an hour before this just filling up shulks from all the different farms and then taking them off to a stash. Several inventory fulls of shulks from all the farms. So continuing, is that yeah, that's a piggy, not a doggy. All right, what I'm going to do is we're going to put in, let me see, we want 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here's it's going to be the same length as this entire farm here, and technically the same size is what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put it up as well. That way we're kind of like a little bit mob proof. I don't have any of the blocks that I need. Let's offload some stuff. We can offload that, We want to keep the ice. That's going to be key, and we'll offload those. And we'll come over here and we'll make some of that. There we go. Get these. Those. And then we need those. But this is where the divider is, right? Why am I not? Let's see. 1 up from this. Okay. No, don't be doing that. There we go. All the work. There we go. And then we want to go up, 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 and up, and then up some more. And then this is where we're going to take off for our design. How many blocks wide is this? I kind of want to make it identical, right? So we're going to count from this inside one and go to the other. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So we want to go 21 blocks. All right, no problem. we can do that. Let's put a torch here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Obviously, we're going to have some tree work to do. 18, 19, 20. Making this the square. So we do that. We do that. We do that. And that doesn't work because this whole thing is one platform or one block higher. So we need to do this, followed by that. Okay, cool. And then we can come over here and do the same thing. Kind of mark this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a platform like this, put a base on it. And then from there, we will map out how we're going to do the vines. I only have these 7 vines, so it's going to be a slow start in that we're going to have to grow the vines and then slowly expand them. I might pop over to the nearby jungle and just collect some more vines. Otherwise, it's going to take a while. And we're putting this up off the ground so that I won't have to worry about mobs while I'm AFK. Although we are lighting this area up, it's not all lit up, especially some of the forest. We've been working on it, but we got a lot more to light up. So, you know, we're going to have to continue our efforts to make that happen. Why are there 2 slime blocks on this side? I'm going to say that this is broken. Alright, we're going to have to fix that. Not sure how that occurred, but it's definitely broken. Gonna need my axe. My axe of power! Because I'm gonna chop through the woods. Alright, well, let me get the platform built out, clear out these trees so that we're good to go. We'll be right back. Alright, so we've got the platform built and we've got this mapped out. Basically, what we need to do is put ice on all of these and then put a wall on top. So just to kind of give an example here, just let me use up this. There we go, so I can pick up my shulker. So I don't forget it. There we go. All right. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to be putting walls in between. So the way that works is that we'll have this, for example. We'll have to move our torches and stuff, light this place up appropriately as needed. But basically, you know, we're going to be pushed by water slowly with our clippers, and the water is just going to push us, and we just keep clipping the ice. You may have seen it from Fusionian 1, where we built one of these farms. I need to get some lighting for this. Oh, and I fixed the thing. I don't know what happened, but anyways, it looks like it pushed the one block back, so I went ahead and just put obsidian there. Now it can't push it back any further in case for some reason it decides to again. But yeah, this is what we need to do next. So I'm going to get all this filled out. I'll get some lighting blocks, some mushroom blocks, and put them on the corners here so that this thing always has light. And then, of course, we have to build the roof to hang the vines down from. That'll be the next step. So we will continue working on this and getting it all set, and then we'll be back. It is a dark and stormy night, and we are being pushed by the water. It took a while to get it all figured out, but I think we've got it all fixed. I'm testing it right now. You got to make sure you don't wear boots when you're doing this. You should be barefoot because, Depth Strider will stop you from moving on the ice. And we're good to go. Just got one more corner and then the back side to see if it pushes me all the way around to know that, okay, I've got it. Uh-oh. Is it because I ate? Well, that's not going to be good. Oh, it's because I have a flow the wrong spot. Okay. There we are. Do I have iron on me? I don't. Alright, cool. Went all the way through this with no mistakes, and here at the very end I had a mistake. It was a little tricky to figure out. I'm worried about this last one coming up, because I may have to redo it. Most of the time, I had to make it to where the max it could push you was 3 water blocks, except for on some of the corners where it allowed 4 water blocks. It's this one that I'm worried about. If we make it past this one, we're good. Alright, we made it past that one. We're good. Okay, cool. So now all I have to do is build up the hanging level. You can see I hung already a couple pieces over here, and they grew. And of course we got our lights in. So really this is all I've got to do is just kind of go along here and put this second layer on where I'm going to be hanging everything. And then of course put a roof on it so it looks good. All that jazz, as they say. Is it really jazz? I don't know. But yeah, I just gotta make it look pretty like that. And we'll keep the inside pieces open. And then I need to go, when it's daytime, I'm just going to pop over to the nearby jungle and collect a bunch of vines with some shears. Whoops. Excuse me, sorry. So that I can get the rest of this hung up. And then we'll need to AFK it a little bit. I might bring my alt account over here so that I can really AFK the whole thing. Yep, so we just want to go across and put it all up. Boom, and then this side, and that side, and every side, and we'll be good to go. I know why I keep messing up. I keep saying, well, why do I keep bouncing down? Well, it's because this, I haven't... See, this is supposed to also be closed up. And then I got to put in the automation system. Yes, there is an automation system. And basically, well, I'll have to make the shears. Oops. Which will need to be enchanted. And then have mending on them. And then I need to put in the dispenser system that every round you get splashed with one splash potion to repair the shears so that they'll never break and they're continuous. That is the goal, is to put that in. And then this one. Double-sided. Okay, I'm trapped in here now. Here, we're gonna break ourselves out. We gotta get this side. There we go. Perfect. And we'll have a working vine farm. Too bad you couldn't break vines with pistons or something, you know, or dispenser cut them with shears like you can honeycomb. But nope, you can't. And then you can't bone meal these vines either like you can the lichen mosses, or, you know, because the lichen moss or the shulk moss or whatever it's called, you know, it's from the deep dark. You can't. Those you can bone meal, but the vines, these vines, you cannot. What about the vines from the white forests? Can those be bone mealed, or do you have to grow them like this? Good question. All right. Well, I'm gonna make some shears and go to the jungle, and then we'll come back and we'll have this working. We'll see you in just a bit. All right, welcome back. As you can see, it is now working. Those torches are fine. We've already got lights. I just didn't take those torches down. We still need to add a few more vines to have each block double-sided. We started, you can see it like on this one here in front of me, that there's vines on both sides. We got to finish that for the rest of the way, but it's dark, so I didn't want to go dig in the jungle, but then a bunch grew here, so I decided, well, I'll go ahead and just run through the system, you know, and make sure there's no hiccups. We also set up the XP bottle splasher. I may need to move the dispenser slightly. We're going to trim that tree over there. Now, you can face this direction, or you can face the other direction as you're going through the farm. It doesn't matter. You can see a lot of vines have grown. And it should be, the farm's large enough that we should be able to go all the way through the farm and have like 50-60% growth already in place to come back through. So I just gotta go through it here, you know, see if the XP is enough to repair everything. I do have some damaged stuff. Let's take that off so that when we get to the XP, it's gonna be a while, but when we get to it, we're only repairing what we're holding and see if that's enough. Okay, so this one, why didn't I've got the auto clicker on. Is it that? Okay, so we found a mistake. Whoops, wrong one. I never tested this corner. Alright, so how do we do this? Can I... If I do that, I don't have a... We have a torch. Is this enough to push me through? No, it's not. So, we may need to... Darn it. Let's pop out here. Ah. Okay. Just collect these for a minute. So we may need to take this one and adjust it to where it goes there. I need my buckets. I put everything down here because I figured, oh, I don't need it anymore. Oh, we got a tower we gotta get rid of too. I haven't decorated the outside of it, but okay, we'll get that in a minute. Stay concentrated. Stay focused. We need to build another tower up because we're stupid. Let's fill that bucket. Let's come over here. I tested all of the corners except for these two. That's my mistake. So what I think I need to do is take that, move that there, take that out, move that there, chop that out because we could do a twofer, because a twofer will push us through. That pushes us through, and then we can't have a vine on this corner because that will mess up our ability. Ah. Okay, so there's that. So we can't put a vine here. These vines will be fine. So I think just so I know not to put anything there, I'll do that. This one should be fine and this one should be fine. We should be able to double these because we're gonna chop them. All right, let's go down. Let's make sure it pushes us through. It did. Let's get this. Turn on auto clicker. And we should, that block shouldn't be there. That should be a light. There we go. All right, so this will work fine. Perfect. Let's we'll zoom away over here. We'll just collect this stuff. Whoops. It's not. No, don't. I'm just trying to get up here to the dispenser. Okay, why am I climbing? Oh, because it's climbing some of the vines because I'm not chopping them off. That makes sense. Okay, well then we'll fix that. We'll just do this. So that... Oh, whoops. I heard... Oh, great. That's not good. Okay, we're going to have to change the dispenser. Because you heard it, right? It's going off every time something... Yeah, it's... I'm getting the repair... Turn the auto clicker on. I broke my stuff too. Every time something goes over the pressure plate right there, like if I throw some of those over. No? Now it's not. Oh, because the redstone's broke. It's always fun. All right, now let's try it. I think you'll see what the problem is. So if that's right there, I'm just gonna pause right here in the corner. Yeah, every time. All right, well that's a problem. I mean, the XP would sit there, but that could be a lot of wasted XP. And while I did fill the dispenser up, you can see I've only been through it once, and then the 2 tests there, and it's already used up like a dozen. So I need to figure that out. All right. I'm going to have to think on that, but I think for this episode we're good. We've got a working farm. You can see it collects really fast. We'll be able to come back through and put in our double row so that we'll get twice as much vinage growing. We'll have to see how much collected in the chests too. Someone's messaging me. Let's see how much collected. 24 there. 51 there. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna do good. We just got to figure out how to repair the shears so that if I'm AFK, the shears aren't just going to break, right? Yep. All right, well, anyways, I could use the auto mend, but we'll think about it. All right, take care, everybody.